Welcome everybody to the Dobsonian Power night sessions, and today we have a great night outside. No moon, no clouds, no haze, no wind, nothing. Only black sky. And we have, of course, in these conditions, the King.
The King.
How's the sound? Is it good? The music is okay? Please help me. Tell me in the chat if the sound is okay. If everything is rolling fine. I think it is. Hello, Book Davies, Ricardo, Mauricio from Brazil, Brian the Primate, Book Davies, Bartek, AZ Ray from Arizona, United States of America, Gary Carl. Sounds great. The King was loud. Okay, let me try again because I'm figuring things out. Okay, it's the YouTube. I separate the channels. Let me see now. Let's hear the King again.
The King.
Right, thank you for the feedback. That's what I need. Okay, and okay. Looks good. It was only the King, the graphics. Okay. Gary, Too Loco, loads of people. I know it's Monday, it's a horrible day. I had a kind of a bad day because I had one of my cars damaged. I have to replace parts. That means money, spending money. And my washing machine doesn't drain the water. That means spending money. If anybody here knows about washing machines, that just tell me, because tomorrow I will not stream, of course, that. I will open the back of the machine to see if I can clean anything, because everything is cleaning. It's cleaned outside and the filters. So I will see if I can save money. I don't know. Maybe I'll drill it like I did with the refractor. I blow the machine until I find anything that is inside it. I'm crazy to do that, especially with a washer machine, which I don't need if it doesn't work. I will buy a cheaper one this time. We buy expensive ones and they last the same time. So we will have outside, we will have the King, this 12-inch Dobsonian telescope for the ones that don't know, with the ZWO camera 294, which is a great camera for a Dobsonian and Newtonians, and this Newtonian comma corrector and focal reducer, which is great also. I have in my imaging train the Bader neodymium filter. I always have it there because I have I'm on Bortle 5, I have some light pollution, not quite hard, but enough to mess with the imaging sessions. And we are streaming from Algarve. Planet Earth, continent Europe, country Portugal, region Algarve, 37 latitude, Bortle 5. Let me see the help if you have knowledge about. This is nothing to do with astronomy, but will make my day tomorrow. Check the drain hose at the bottom of the washer. I did it. It's cleaned already. And I cleaned the tube. It's clearly is inside the machine. What I will do is open the back of the machine and watch. Yeah, you are on the same mood. This is incredible. I will spend a lot in my car. It was like bam, you know. But these are those things that money can buy. It only hurts the wallet. Could be worse. At least we have... but this clear sky and no wind tonight made my night. Okay, the pump may be blocked. Not too hard to fix. Just a pain in the butt. God. I don't want to well, let's leave the moment and just find the pump. Another one. Just find the pump. Remove it and clean it. Don't drill it. No, I was joking about the drill. Yes, I will try to find a YouTube video explaining that, maybe. First I will open it and then I will see. Because it annoys me to have to buy another machine because of a thing that I know it's something that is inside. Follow that hose. It leads to the pump. Remove it and clean it. They rarely go bad. Yeah, it should be one of my kids with stuff in the pockets or something. I will do that. I will see where the hose is inside and I will try to follow. I don't understand nothing about that, but I have nothing to lose. Yes, there's always a YouTube video for anything. I search a lot when I need help, and helped me a lot, YouTube, in those situations. Okay, I want to thank you first to the guys that were with me with helping me with a refractor. This is working very well. It had a little trick, this remote. I have to use the proper remote. I can't use the other one that I have for the 12-inch because it's a different machine. This one is a different one, and it had a trick. I emailed the seller and he explained me it was just to click one button here to change the mode, and that's it. And I tried, it's working fine. I decided to leave it like this. This is the only connection, the cable that goes from the box here to the autofocuser. Because when I change for the Virtuoso, I will have to remove only this cable. I will remove only this part of the cable, not this one. The box will be always here, the command. And then I just pull the cable and insert it here, and it will be fine for the Virtuoso. So a very simple way to do it. I will not use the application he has because I asked him, it will mess because it uses ASCOM for the people that use GoTos and stuff. It uses ASCOM drivers, so he said I can't use them at the same time. So I can't be using with a free push 2 that is sacred to me to find the objects in the sky. And I will leave it like that. I will use the remote, and maybe after tomorrow. Okay, if when the wind come again, I'm anxious to test this, but I can't lose the opportunity tonight with the night that we have outside. First we will go again to the Sombrero to finish what I didn't finish because it was super windy. We will do the Sombrero, then you can choose any galaxy maybe or whatever object you may be thinking now, in any object in the whole east side, south, east and north. I can grab anything because it's not windy. Pinwheel Galaxy, we have here some demands. I will ask you later in the stream after the Sombrero. I really want to have an image of the Sombrero with a 12-inch, a decent image from the live stacking. At least this year, at least one, and it's very cool. And I know the 12-inch, the King can do it very well. Later in the stream, I will talk about you with you. Mainly, I hope Rao stays here because it was the one that pulled these doubts about the channel and the way I do things. I want to explain you something later in the stream in order to make things clear, because posting on Discord I'm very lazy to tell what I have to tell you. It's hard to write and maybe misunderstood. Okay. Have somebody here clean the primary of a Skywatcher flex tube Dobsonian without removing the mirror from the telescope. Yes, I know someone. The mirror is quite accessible and maybe it's possible. I know one guy that does that. He's from United States of America. He lives in a zone, I don't remember where he lives, but doesn't matter. It's an area of United States, you should know better than me, that has loads of pollen. Loads of pollen. He showed me pictures of his backyard full of pollen. That yellow pollen, full of it. And it hurts his Dobsonian. It's a truss Dobsonian and collapsible and a large one. And what he does, because he is also lazy as I am, and what he does is to pour water from time to time, every 2 months or so, or every month, I don't remember, but it's frequent. He does that just to keep it clean. Then if you have that, like when the dew comes and the pollen gets too much stuck to the mirror and you can't take it like that, he takes the mirror out and then he do a deeper cleaning. So it's possible to keep, from what I understood, to keep the things more or less stable. So you can do it. If I could, I do it. If I could with my 12-inch, that was the main conversation we had, because I wanted to figure a way to clean my 12-inch, but I can't, because if I pour the water will be from vertical and the weight of the water will damage the mirror. I can't. It's a solid tool. But in a truss, if I had a truss Dobsonian, I will do it a lot, without any doubts. So go for it, as long as you be careful. Of course, to scratch it is different. It's only water, and then the screws may, with time, that those screws and those washers, little washers that the mirror cell has. It depends on the telescope. Yes, you can, but I will not use it. I will use well, I can, while the sombrero goes up, I will touch that business. Yes, and dust it's to blow off, of course. I thought in something that I could place inside the telescope a tube to suck or to blow. But the blowers that have a tube, they are weak. Georgia, maybe it's there. I don't remember. Kansas. I don't remember. It was a while ago that he talked to me about that. Is the Virtuoso Go to function enough to do long exposures, or do... it's an alt-azimuth, so it will be limited by the rotation, always, any alt-azimuth mount. The best way, for the ones that... Hold on, let me increase the air conditioner because it's hot here. Not increase, decrease. The ones that I noticed that some people, I know that some of you like astrophotography and want to go through that path. It's always better a Newtonian over an equatorial mount, because it will allow you to avoid that rotation. It will allow you a better tracking with loads of precision, and it's the way to go. You can see Mazif, Ray, many people that use here Newtonian over an equatorial mount to do astrophotography is the best. If you're like me, that you like, first you don't matter about deep astrophotography and you like a lot the visual component, a Dobsonian is always better. So it depends on the people, on the goals. But the ones that really want, no, I discovered that I really like to post-process and do all that stuff to get a better image. I don't mind to wait hours collecting raw frames. Go for an equatorial mount, of course. And if you prefer wide field of view, a refractor. But if the The Newtonian has enough for you, especially if you use a Stars on the Nexus and a large sensor camera. It will widen the field of view you have. If that's enough for you, I think it is, because it grabs most of the objects. Only those large, very large objects like Andromeda Galaxy or California Nebula, the Veil Nebula, all the Veil, or at least a good part of it. It requires a refractor, a wide field telescope. But for all the rest, it's much better. For instance, now that we are in the galaxy season, a refractor has nothing to do against a Newtonian. Nothing. You will see I will place it when the wind arrives again, because the weather is fine now here. Looks like summer. And I will place the refractor. It's aimed already to ready to go. And you will see the difference. My 12-inch, it's the focal ratio, it's native is f5, but I'm working at f4. I never know. With studies on the Nexus, f4 4.5. No, 5 plus 75, 3.75. Super fast. That's why that brightness in the pictures, you know. You will see now. You will see now, because the night is great. Use distilled water. Well, the guy, I think I didn't use distilled. I don't remember. Use always distilled water, because even the better water from the company will have minerals that you will notice. That when the mirror gets dry, you will notice that those white traces of the water, of the minerals or something. Use always distilled water. It's cheap. You buy a 5 liters gallon. You see another one. Tuloku did it. Sometimes this blocks some images, but I unblock. You are doing great and help everyone, also on Discord. Wish I could help you with a washer. Pray for you that you don't have to spend money on a new one. I was so angry about spending, because it was... The car will cost me a lot, a kidney. It will be fine, at least there was no accident, and so it was only the car that... It was the turbo and more things. Hello, Mark. Limited to short exposures. Short exposures, what I do here is well enough to move on. Hello, San Francisco. Yes. And remember, the ones that go to astrophotography, you will have a different learning curve. It gets more time to go into it, because you have to learn then this software, then how that software is better. Go straight to the best softwares. Go straight to PixInsight or so, if you can. Because if you think that, if you feel... That's important. If you feel that, you know, I know that I really want this, go straight to the best. Because if you go, for instance, to Cyril or something, it will do the job, but then you, at a higher level, you will miss things that those free softwares don't have. PixInsight is the best one. And then you will have to get another learning curve to the process. You see what I mean? Instead of because learning those softwares is a bit annoying, at least to me. I'm okay with SharpCap, and it's enough to me. Or use a simpler one, Deep Sky Stacker first. You can do a mosaic. I don't like mosaics. everything that changes the I don't know. I like if it's a Hubble or a NASA mosaic. I like, because there are images, they have images to us to show us that we don't we can't see with our telescope. So I appreciate them to bring that to us. Now, mosaics of things that everybody can take, and we have even better from NASA, I don't like. I don't like to change. The moon is 1 degree. The moon is half a degree. 8-inch Newton. Then remember that the visual will be cumbersome. If that is not important to you, to me it is. Especially those summer nights, like tonight. After the stream, I grab an eyepiece. Maybe I can see already M3, you know, those kind of objects. Omega Centauri. In a while I will watch it, and that pays to me. It's better than with a camera. Of course, distilled water. Hello, Brian. And then you can do what I do, and then you can discover. You may discover that you like astrophotography. Can I do astrophotography with a Dobsonian since it's 12-inch in aperture? Of course you can. But as I said, if you want a higher level to go deep, then you need a better tracking, or a good equatorial platform like the TAP from Hungary. He does loads of good astrophotography. It blows it all. Crashes with the images of nebulae, etc. He does guiding. You have to learn to do guiding if you like. No, the car had some things that are not special. But it's when here, at least here, and it should be all over the place the same. When they have, for instance, the parts that they can buy to suppliers that are not the same brand, the original brand, and they are equal, they use them. It gets cheaper. But when they can't, that part, only the original part we can use. That gets expensive, and it was the case. Yes, I'm on Twitch also. We stream to Twitch, to Twitter, to LinkedIn, and to Facebook. Gazes up high, Dobsonians high to the sky, stars twinkle in the night. What a breath! Are you? It's ChatGPT or you? What a breathtaking sight! With optics of 12 planets and moons delve. 50 words to describe, a universe to imbibe. Because nowadays we don't know if those poems are from ChatGPT or not. Write me a poem about this and that. Yes, half a degree. Yes, next time, Starship. Well, it's kind of predictable, but it's so expensive. It's the best one till now. They have to make sure it's a lot of money. Of course, give a like. If you like this kind of content, remember to subscribe and hit the notification bell to stay up to date with videos and live streams. If you do short exposures as you do, are you limited to some targets? No. No, we aren't, but there are some targets that require longer exposures and longer integration time. So you have to be collecting all night because they are large and faint, and we need loads of frames to stack them and longer exposures. I can do them, but they get not so well. But most part of the beautiful targets in the sky, you see in our live streams, all the galaxies, and more with the Newtonians, we can go to planetary nebulae like no others. Okay. Let me just tell you something right now before start, because I don't want to forget this. No, I will tell you later. I will go right away. Connect the camera and the platform. I love the Dobsonian. Just connect the platform. Open SharpCap. See the only software. This is the software I'm centered in. Connect it. It opens at the same time. My SharpCap opens ASCOM. You see why I don't want to use ASCOM with other. So I will have to focus, no problem. And first I will point to a bright star. And I will do the trick here, as usual, in the mini histogram auto stretch. I always do this thunderbolt to get a brighter sky. This is not to do the live stack, it's only to search for the object, to point to a star and focus the telescope. It gets brighter, it stretches the image. Hello, Missy Permata. Okay, so I will first point to a bright star. Let me open Stellarium. Stellarium application is a free software that you can install on your desktop. I personally prefer on desktop, but on smartphone I use Sky Safari. So it's a personal preference. But on desktop I prefer this one. It's much better. And let me see. The star we have. Arcturus is a fair and good positioned star, bright. Arcturus here on Boots constellation. It's very easy to capture. I point to east and I will go there first. Hold on a bit, because I will go outside to do the
star hopping.
It's almost there. Let's see. I will use the remote. Good. Now, Sombrero. You see, I use this system. It's a virtual telescope that I can use to find the objects from here with my Dobsonians. It's great. I will point Corvus. I'll see all the constellation. Pick a star. It's at the middle. It's easy to find. 1, 2 Telrats. Okay, hold on. I will start hope. Should be close. Now I do the plate solve to see. Bartek, the Sky Safari on the phone, it's not, I don't know if it's better. It's easier for me to work with. And I bought the Pro version, so yeah. I'm here. Okay. You see the background, even with the image stretched. It's very nice. Now, as we have no wind, I will try the 10 seconds exposure. This is with a sequencer. Let's see if it works, if it's tracking fine, if it's well balanced. Kind of. Let me reset to see if the next frame, the first frame I take, I like to have it very well. This is good. So we know that after 7 it's not very good, so I will place the threshold on 7. I'm not using the light shield, but it should not be a problem. Oh, I'm using darks, flats. I will take them. I have to... These flats are not working very well, I think. Let me see without the flats. "10 seconds each frame." You see why I love short exposures. We don't have to wait too much to watch the objects. It's the same. The vignetting, well, we will work like that as usual. But the sky is much more stable, so it will help us. Now let's wait. And place here the telescope. And for the ones that just joined, we are watching the sky in real time with a 12-inch Dobsonian telescope, which we call the King.
The King.
This beauty, a beast, but it's a beauty also, which is outside over an equatorial platform. This one. And we are streaming from here. Planet Earth. Continent Europe. Country Portugal. Region Algarve. 37 latitude Bortle 5. Hey, greetings to Florida. Welcome back. Carl, Dobsonian power. Of course, we are using, for the ones that don't know, the full power of the Dobsonian.
Dobsonian power.
Jim, congratulations for receiving your Dwarf 2 telescope. It's a wonderful telescope to grab and go everywhere. Yes, this night is much better. You see the difference, Ray. When we have no wind, it's a thing that people that don't know and want to buy a Dobsonian has also to think about it. It's the large Dobsonians, the 12-inch, 14, 16, they are very, very sensitive to the wind. And especially over an equatorial platform. Yes, I think it was because I had already Sky Safari, I like it, I have the list of the objects. But they are both good. Actually, I prefer Stellarium on my desktop. I don't like Arts du Ciel. I don't know why, I tried and I don't like it. Hey Jim. I'm making a threshold here to get only a few green frames to allow me to have only good frames. I think I can increase a bit. 7.5. To allow more frames to enter. Because it's a bit jerky, the 12-inch. The larger, the better, but more sensitive. Yeah, 7.5 worked fine. The stars still... This is to get the good image. With good stars. Then when we clean with topaz denoise at the end, the quick astrophotography I do, it will not mess with the stars. No stacked? Yes, they are. 70 seconds already, 7 stacked. It's rechecking, but now it's stabilizing. It's stabilizing, I increased a bit. I was being too strict with the threshold. I was demanding a lot. Let me see if there's dust, because the stars should be smaller and it's focused. Let me check the dust. I check here on the green. Ah, okay, we have dust. That's the answer. Okay, nothing is perfect. We have dust here. That's why, and you, Samir, you also have here. That's why the stars don't get it. To be a perfect night will be without the dust. We have always something. It's normal. Let me see tomorrow. Still Wednesday. I will be on the Wednesday. Yeah, we will have dust, but it's not too heavy. It's enough to mess with the images. And Saturday. Saturday is gone. Okay. At the weekend. Hopefully we can have a good weather also. If the dust goes away, but come the clouds, no good. I prefer like this. Yeah, this orange tint in the background, a soft one. I'm used to this. Not here around the galaxy, but here, the background. In this area where I live, it's sign of dust. Yeah, the 7.5 threshold is getting very well. Look at the stars, very sharp and round. I'm doing this because I want a good picture of this. I will save one right now. Of this beautiful galaxy. This is the Sombrero galaxy M104. And it's an amazing galaxy. The Telrad. Here you have here at the top the view from the camera that you insert here, the settings. You can change cameras, everything. It's very nice. If I want to change to the 224, you see the 224 with with the Nexus. This is with the 18-inch, 12-inch. This is the right one. The 224 with the Nexus and the 12-inch, and the 294. You see the difference of the field of view. It's here at the top. The camera, the eyepiece. You can insert the eyepieces. Is very nice. And here the Telrad. See? I like it. And these nights we have now going towards the new moon. They are great opportunities. Grab your telescopes if you can and go outside because it's wonderful. And if you don't have clouds, of course. Yeah, don't worry about them. Don't worry about them. The thing is, Dwarf Lab is full of work accumulated, and they are a small company, a startup. And then, in addition to that, loads of demand, excessive, I can say. In addition to that, they had some problems, one with the filters first, some filters, mine is okay, another with the base. By the way, the ones that have the Telrad, don't use the Telrad in equatorial mounts or anything. Use the Telrad as is. This is my personal recommendation. Like this. Place it like this. Don't use this. Because it's common sense. This is super heavy. Super heavy. And being with only one thing here, it's physics. Yeah, it will hold, but some people broke this. They are reinforcing, they are fixing that. But even after they fix that, I will always suggest not use any tripod with this telescope. Don't use it. Never. You don't need it. This is not to do equatorial tracking. This is to be a simple telescope. For that you have telescopes like my refractor, the Newtonians, everything. Use this as a good complement for your telescopes. To place it over your car, to place it on a bag and go. You go to some different place. You place this on your car. And then if you want to use it, you use for a while. You see, that's the main advantage of the Dwarf. not to try to do stuff that will not be better, will be far away for being better than any telescope, any refractor or any Newtonian or Schmidt-Cassegrain or I know people like to use creativity and imagination to do astrophotography, but know your threshold. This is a heavy piece of telescope, and to be held by it's like my Virtuoso. I have it. This base, the Virtuoso base. This base, the go-to of the Virtuoso, below has a connection, like the Dwarf has a connection to use it on a tripod or an equatorial mount. I will never ever do that. Never. Although they have the connection, that doesn't mean that if they have, I can do it without any problem. I will not, and makes no sense to me also. So remember that, okay? Look at the image, so good. It's rejecting a lot, but we have already 3 minutes. I will keep it like that because I want this. We'll save another. Now let's go to the histogram. Now, while this is stacking, I want to tell you something. Because Rao talked about it and I want to explain something. Now Rao and some of you, sometimes you want me to explain every button that I touch here on SharpCap. Okay. Because SharpCap, first, it's not user-friendly. SharpCap is a software that is very powerful, but it has a defect, from my point of view. Robin doesn't make it user-friendly. He's good doing the stuff of the more important, but it's not user-friendly. I think he has to improve that. And these small buttons you can't see on a live stream, especially if you are on a phone. Now I want you to understand something. I know my community, I know you. And here in my community I have people that want to learn EAA. I have beginners that just want to know how it works, to see if in the future want or know EAA or want to go to another level, go to astrophotography. I have people here that don't have any telescope at all. They come to my live streams to watch the sky, to connect with us, to have a good moments, a bit of entertainment, and see the beauties of the sky in real time. So they don't have telescopes, and especially in the most important events, loads of people like that. Okay. The goal of this channel is not to be a classroom of EAA. What I do, and I've been doing all this time, is in the live streams here and there I go a bit deeper, like I did in the beginning of this live stream, showing you the auto stretch in a mini histogram to find the objects. There's a thunderbolt there, you click there. Here and there I do that. So the people that always watch my live streams, always is here, learn EAA. Enough to go. What happens is someone new that comes today here will not learn EAA tonight, okay, to do the stuff. But the good news is, for that I have a playlist on my channel which is EAA beginners, start here, and then I have another one, EAA experienced users, here. So you can go to the EAA beginners and I have all these things that I do, I have there explain you. Another way is only for channel members, YouTube channel members. I give them that value, and we will be doing soon another live stream only for members where I can break it down. If you get stuck in some part of the process, you can ask me there, I show you, I explain you, and you solve your doubts. But there's a learning curve. What I can't do is to transform this live stream in a classroom, First, because it will not be good for all the others that have just a telescope and want to watch us and enjoy the live stream without wanting to learn Sharp Cap, for instance. And more, the ones that want to learn Sharp Cap only, okay, I'm here just to learn EAA. In a while, when you learn, you go out and you don't come back if you don't have anything else to stay. And I don't want that people here. I want the people that want to learn, and as you do, communicate, interact with each other, with me, and even that you go like Mazif, like others here that go through the path of astrophotography. Mazif keeps coming back, and others. Why? Because they get a good moment here with us. If I exclusively do learning sessions about EAA with Sharp Cap, what does Mazif want to from here? What does people like Quasar that just want to be here and talk a bit and enjoy the sky? You know. So I want you to understand that anything you need from Sharp Cap, from the Dobsonians, if you are a YouTube channel member, you'll get it. If you don't feel comfortable on camera, you don't need it. If you don't know how to speak English, you use a translator. You can do it like that. It's a bit harder, but you still can do it in a live stream. Just for you, the others can participate. This will be the future now. Live streams for members once in a while. All can participate if you want, and we help each other. We'll be like that. My radio controlled life, you are now a YouTube channel member. Dobsonian Power channel member. Welcome.
Thank you.
You see how? I will not let you down. I will not let any of you down, and I will not let you down, Rao. I will figure a way to do it. Start by, I know that you have the camera, you have the materials already, you are anxious. This has a learning curve. It's not like astrophotography, it's an easier learning curve. Watch that playlist I have, EAA Beginners Start Here, and then we can schedule a live stream and you place there your doubts. Many like you have those doubts. And even people, look, Ray has problems, is doing great live stacking. Brian Fowler does an amazing job. I think I will leave the community pictures. I don't know if we will see now any. It depends of the time. He posted excellent live stack images. So, and then from there you can open the door to many more high-level astrophotography. I will not let you down, but please understand that I want to do these live streams to engage with you, and but you means different people, different goals. I want in the future, in 1 year, 2 years, Rao, you still be here with us. Not after learning, okay, now I go do astrophotography. I don't want to go to see the live stream of Tiago because he's teaching EAA only and I know already that. You see? Why I do the things different. I have the community pictures. I have now the segment of the breaking news, which is great. Actually, I have something very, very interesting to show you, but I don't know if it will be tonight or the weekend. Because the night is good, we will move to another target. You see? Great, Rao. Now I'm managing with a whole bunch to do in the next full moon, which is worst to capture objects in the sky. I will take those moments to do those live streams, to optimize the time. I will not do in a night like this a live stream to chat, because those live streams not only serve that purpose, but also are a good way for us to keep in touch. Put faces in the ones that want to show the face. You don't have to, like Ray did last time. I think it was very funny. And Clement also, the girl that popped on the screen, also it was at working, couldn't speak, but said hello, and I didn't know the face, her face. You didn't know the face, their face, and the face of Ray. Now you feel a deeper connection, I bet. And with time, in 2 or 3 years, because this is to last long, this is a marathon, with time you will understand better what I'm saying right now. You adjust this, but once in a while I explain. Look, now I'm adjusting the bars. I'm adjusting these bars. Because at the end, the AA is not hard. But sometimes you get stuck. Look, Ray was stuck with a simple thing. And it's solved, now we moved on. I can imagine a live stream, for instance, explaining or teaching Pix Inside or something. If you don't need, you will not be there. You see? Just for the people that need, but I'm here for the connection with the sky and to speak with you, to watch the chat. Carl, he has got my thinking about giving EAA a good go at it. It's an amazing hobby. Carl, YouTube is your friend for detailed specific information. Tiago's community is really good and you can tell he is passionate. Hey, yes I am. You bet it. I'm glad to be part of it. If I was a regular guy, I was not doing anything tonight. I was annoyed because the day was like spending money and horrible. But the sky gave me that feeling. That good feeling. I will stream. I said to my wife, I will stream tonight. Because the sky is great. I have to stream. And it will be with the 12-inch, the King. Because I really love it. And that passion, I want to keep feeding that passion to you also. At least to remember, because I know that you have the same passion. What happened to my shot here? Shot is gone. Test. I have only one person in the town who like and do astro stuff. That's why I'm here. Of course, most of us, and me included, we don't have the neighbors interested. And even that you have, I know people that have friends or not friends, know people in the town, but they have the same passion, but they don't like the kind of people it is, for instance. And if you go physically, you gotta stick with that. Here you can go out. If someone comes here now, at this moment, and doesn't like, for the first time, doesn't like what I'm saying, this guy, I like to do this and that, and this guy is too old or something, for instance. They go out, they have a choice, they can jump to another place, another thing. You see, physically it's different. I don't know what's happening with my shot here. Can I do this? My shot here is not working, but I can see you. Even if you have done loads of AP, you can always learn something from watching other people's methods. For sure. That's the reason I come here. Open mind, open mind. You're like me, open-minded. Hello, sunny Arizona. Thank you, Rao. Thank you for understanding. I know you are smart, so I know you understand those things. Yes, you can go to Discord. Well done. To participate in the community pictures, just join us on Discord and post your pictures there. It's free and you get much more engaged with the Dobsonian Power community. Well, at least we have already 10 minutes. Okay, any suggestion for a next object after this one? The tracking is getting a bit weird. Pinwheel. Let me see where it is. Yeah, it's visible and it's at 58. Okay, let me see. Here's a major. I do a tail rod at the middle and then I go down a bit. No? I do a tangent here and I go down a bit. Okay, hold on. Virgo way. I'm split M101 or M13. Okay, we will do the wheel next, but first I will do the pinwheel because he asked right at the beginning of the streaming. Let me just... Okay, we have 12 minutes. I will reset the platform. Look how beautiful it is even like this. Without stacking. Now I will do the same again. As I did before. I will click on this in the display histogram stretch, it's the mini auto stretch. I will click in this thunderbolt. Bam! And you see what happened? This is only to search the object and we have to come back to the previous. And it's much easier to search, you see? It pops on the screen. Okay, let's do the Pinwheel Galaxy. I took off the weight, the magnets. Okay, one. It's there. Yeah, you changed the names on Discord and YouTube, and then I can't remember it. 8 seconds. It's better. It's a bit jerky tonight. Actually, I should have done 8 seconds with the previous one, but what's done is done. Auto color, auto stretch. Let me try something. I think I know why the flats were not working. The flats still work. The flats that I took with a 12-inch Dobsonian, I think 3 weeks or 2 weeks ago or so, and I'm reusing, they still work. Can I move this? And I just understood why. And I will tell you. They are working. They work. They are at the same position, everything. And they didn't work previously. I'll clear because it's the tracking is. Can I do the magnet? The magnets. Let me see if with the magnets it works better. Now I can see what happened with the flats. They work. I can reuse them in the 12-inch. What's happening here? Now it's good. I understand why the flats were not working, and now look at this. I will show you. No vignetting. I don't know what's happening with my connection. What's happening with the connection? Ah, okay. It's slow. I don't know why. Look, no vignetting at all, you see? Because I'm using the flats. These flats, I took the camera loads of time and placed it again in the telescope, but always at the same position. The only thing I just did that made them work, because they were not working, and I tell you why. Because here at the right we have image controls, brightness, which is still the same, white balance, R and B, red and blue. And this was in a mode, it was not 50-50, and now it is. The moment I changed this to 50-50, which is the same values, which are the same values I used to take the flats, the moment I changed, they start working, the flats. So I just discovered that. And it's very nice because like that I can still reuse the flats. The background subtraction doesn't work for me, Ray. I don't know why. It works for some people, the gradient removal, etc. But to me, it's a matter of trial and error. To me, it didn't work. It makes worse the image. Flats, darks and so on. Flats and darks are calibration frames, which means each time... I don't know what happened with my connection. Let me disconnect Stellarium to see if it's... Hold on a bit, I will reset this. Hold on a bit. Okay, share again. I restarted. The connection is awful. Okay. Yes, they are explaining very well. Every time, if I don't use those calibration frames, which are two different files, one is the darks, another one is the flats, I can live stack. But the darks, what happened with the darks is each stack, each image that is stacked pulls at the same time the dark file, and the dark file will remove the hot pixels I have here in the background. That's why you can't see hot pixels. And also remove other stuff like they called amp glow, which is sometimes looks like a light, a straight light here at the corner or so. So the darks correct that. Now I use them on the fly in real time. The flats do a different job. The flats remove the vignetting. They compensate of the differences of the brightness through the field of view and get them even. So the brightness is spread evenly. If it makes sense. But what happens is the darks, you can take darks once and reuse them a lot, 1 year if you want. The flats, it's supposed to be used only that night. My experiment was to took the flats and reuse them without having to take flats again. And it's working. It's working. This is like pollution, but no vignetting. That's all. A satellite. What's happened with this? I don't know what's happening with my connection. Usually is good. Yes, yes, yes. They are explaining very well. I use the white t-shirt only to do that. But I'm lazy. I don't want to be doing flats to do live stack every time I do live stack because I do a lot. This is the Pinwheel Galaxy. It's on Ursa Major. Pinwheel. Let's see. The Whirlpool has another galaxy next to it. It's a beautiful one. Look, RXH. I have a video in the live streams. I have a live stream where I took the flats in real time. You go to my channel page. You go to the in the front page, in the home page, where it says live streams. You search for the live stream that has a virtuoso with a t-shirt in the thumbnail. There you can see how I took the flats. It was the same procedure I did there as I did with the 12-inch Dobsonian, the King. Because we are watching live the Pinwheel Galaxy with a 12-inch Dobsonian over an equatorial platform. The King.
That King.
It's very easy to take the flats as I do. Now, an astrophotographer usually... First they do for that night. Because if you change the position of the camera, anything, it will not work so well. In my case, it's working for what I do. An astrophotographer usually do the flats with a LED panel. Join us on Discord and there's people there that knows about that and can be helpful to you. This show is sponsored by AstroArt Finland, your astronomical partner. Get free resources and links to the gear I use at dobsonianpower.com. My website, dobsonianpower.com, has links to free resources if you need, softwares I use, everything I use, and also to the gear links, affiliate links to the gear, all the gear I use. If you want to check and you need to buy something or need to know what I'm doing with a Telrad, with a Dwarf, with the Dobsonians, it has links to the Dobsonians also. To our sponsor, AstroArt Finland. You can become an exclusive member of this channel and have access to unique information, content and features. Be one of the pillars of this channel. Not this one. To participate, this show is sponsored by AstroArt Finland, your astronomical partner. Now, this is tracking. I had to increase the speed, but I will not do it. I will save it as is. And we can move on. Now, let me see the targets you have there. It changed position. Now it's here. It is too fast. My telescope is too fast for this position of the sky. Now let me see the targets you asked for. Any suggestion of a target? Next target? Get ready for the next target. Yes, no, I'm not using the infrared cut. I'm using the Bader neodymium, which has infrared cut included. This one. This is a filter for my Bortle sky, adapted to my Bortle sky. It's Bortle 5. It's good for Bortle 456, I think. It's soft. It's a soft filter. Black Eye Galaxy, good one. M59. Okay, we will use
the wheel.
The Leo triplet, we watch it a lot already. I think it's too up in the sky now. Okay, let's do the wheel. Where's the wheel? Here. So the wheel is a tool that I use that will pick randomly one of the objects I will insert. So we have black eye, Markarian's chain, NGC 7789. I hope it is on site. I will check then. $40.38. The antenna. Oh, I love those. Needle. M83. M108. Okay, let's spin it. This show.
3, 2, 1, go.
Okay, we have a winner. Black Eye Galaxy. We have a winner. Black Eye Galaxy. Let me see where it is. If not, we spin it again. Black Eye Galaxy. Yes. It's on site. It's at 69. Okay, Arcturus, Virgo. Virgo. Hope I see Virgo. Oof. Super height. I don't know if I can see very well Virgo, but I have Arcturus as reference. Then the tail right here, if I can see it, it will be here. Okay, this is enough. This one it's a bit hard now at this position. But I will try, and I will do the star hopping.
Start hopping.
Let's do again the trick here that I explained in the beginning. The stretch, you see the immediately pop, the galaxy immediately popped. Let's see where we are. Let's solve. No, it's not very close. I think I missed the target. Yeah. Oh, I was watching these ones. I can't see this small star here on Virgo. Okay, I will do like that. Hold on. Hard challenge. Let me see again. Because without dark adaptation I can see very well. M53. Again. Well, I'm close. Close. Up. It's hard. You like to give me hard challenges. I'm almost there. It's there. I think I will leave it like this because I'm struggling with the telescope on vertical. It's too hard. Almost on vertical. This is a beautiful galaxy. The Black Eye Galaxy. Let me see if it tracks well in this part of the sky. See, the flats working? No vignetting? They work! Great. Great news for me. Was just an adjustment in the white balance. Well, it's not tracking very well. Let's wait a bit because this core of this galaxy is amazing. Real-time Black Eye Galaxy with a 12-inch Dobsonian telescope. The King.
The King.
Thanks, Ray. Yeah, bingo. Zenith is art for Dobs, absolutely. I can't pull, I don't know why, I can't pull your messages to the screen. Well, could be worse. Yeah, this is a very nice... You have great pictures of this galaxy in the Discord server. By the way, the ones that don't know, join us on Discord because it's free. And you can post your community pictures there. You can become an exclusive member of this channel. Not this one. To participate in the community pictures, just join us on Discord and post your pictures there. It's free and you get much more engaged with the Dobsonian Power community. Oh, I have a trick, Jim. Jim asks, how do you remember to turn off your Telrad? I always forget. I used to forget to, but I have a trick. And it does two things. I use this. I made it of foam, so it was for free. You see this with foam and duct tape. See, a simple cap. When I finish the observation and store the 12-inch, I have this cap here. Actually, I have the cap and the caps of the camera, etc. If I leave the camera, okay, I watch, I leave the camera. If I decide to take off the camera, I connect. But as I have the cap here, and I always look around here, my setup, I will see the cap, and I will disconnect the Telrad and insert the cap. The cap is my salvation. Otherwise, I always forget it. Also, that's a thing that I usually forget in my Virtuoso. In my Virtuoso, as it is a red dot finder and has no cap, because I cover it with a tissue here, sometimes I forget. So at the same time, it protects it from the dew. If it's dew outside, you only take off the cap when you really need a Telrad. And also protects from the dust when it's stored. So it has 3 functions: to remember me, to protect from the dust, and to protect it from the dew, which is the first thing that the dew where the dew forms. It's at the tail rod. It's the first thing in dew nights. Now it's dry. Yeah, I can't pull the shot. You see one thing. Go like this. Yeah, this is a problem of the platform. Sleep well, Carl. Yeah, Ray, everybody forgets the tail rod on. Here it tracks better. No frame rejected. Or maybe it has less dust in this area. And the stars, yes, it's that. The stars now can get smaller measurements. Look, 488, 468, 444. This means this part of the sky, it has less dust and like pollution or both and or than the other one that I was capturing. Weird. Or now the sky is better. Could be. It's impressive. How can it change in just a small period of time? That's why when we are imaging planets, it matters a lot. Sometimes if we just wait a bit more, we can have lucky and we can be lucky and have a good opportunity with good seeing. I wired a rechargeable battery to my tail rod, says Tuloco. It's cheaper than batteries. I have a routine that keeps me from forgetting to turn it off. I have on my area, so once the scope is in, I have to dry it. I have the batteries in the tail rod. They have already almost 2.5 years and still there. Green laser pointer. I can't use this here. It's forbidden. And I am located in a route of planes. It's dangerous. Yeah, do the darks with the dwarf too. I only did it once. It was enough. Black Eye Galaxy. From 37 latitude with a 12-inch Dobsonian. Beautiful galaxy. Look at this core. The Black Eye. Not tracking very well, but I should have waited for the first frame. Now it's done. Because I got better tracking here. Actually, I will do it. I will save this. I will clear. Just to get a better picture to post tomorrow. And a better view right now. Because I think the sky now is better. Yeah, the stars are better now. Now I have to clean again, to wait a bit to clean this noise. Yeah, it's beautiful. To watch this in real time, instant gratification. This is what I love. Yeah, but the tracking... I have to lower this. Lower to 6. Clear. We have a sharper result. At the end, in a bad day, and by nature, because it's Monday, and after being blowed by things damaged that I have to pay now to fix, at the end, watching the sky with you made me happy. Now it's starting again with 2 frames. I increased the threshold here to reject more frames but get a better picture, and I think now it will be even better. And Monday, it's always a day that we are tired from the weekend and from the... to have a whole week in front. Watching the sky, it's good. How does the first frame make a difference? Because, Ray, if the first... imagine, like this, an extreme situation. The first frame gets wrong with an elongated stars, with elongated stars, because I didn't fine-tune the threshold. So it enters the first frame wrong. And imagine then I fine-tune and then all the other frames got good. They will not, the image overall will not benefit from that, because the first one was a ugly one. If I can have the first one like this one, look at these stars, very rounded, good, it's likely that now the other ones get better because I fine-tuned the threshold to 6. But it's working. Fine. So it's likely that I have a good image permanently in the screen. A first bad frame can mess it all. That's why I want the first frame to be good, and then we'll see. See, now it's much more beautiful. Oh, this will be a great result, you will see. You will see. You will see. And the flats, look, wonderful. No vignetting at all. Hold on. Incredible. No vignetting at all. Look, usually I have the vignetting here. That circle, that annoying circle here. Right? Like this. We can reuse the flats for live stacking. At least for live stacking, which is another advantage. It adds to the advantages of live stacking. This one is getting very well. Really looks like an eye, the power of the 12-inch. With only 2 minutes so far. Ooh, this will be a beautiful one. Black. Eye Galaxy. NASA. Wow. My god, Messier 64. Look at these details from Hubble. Hubble. Easily identified by the spectacular band of absorbing dust, partially obscuring its bright nucleus. Bizarre internal motion. The gas in the outer regions is rotating in the opposite direction from the gas and stars in its inner regions. This strange behavior can be attributed to a merger between M64, this galaxy, and a satellite galaxy over 1 billion years ago. One direction, another direction. Actually, it looks like an eye in our telescopes, not in Hubble. And they say more. New stars are forming in the region where the oppositely rotating gases collide. Are compressed and then contract. Which are these blue stars. These dots, blue dots, are the new stars in that region. The galaxy core, it's hot, and blue stars have just formed, along with pink clouds of hydrogen. That hydrogen gas, when exposed to ultraviolet light from the new stars, it fluoresces. Let me say how I say this. Incredible. This universe is amazing. Fluoresce. So these blue dots are new forming stars. The core is hot and it's spinning from one direction to the other, and then the other outer core, outside the core, in a opposite direction. It forms the stars, the blue stars. And the ultraviolet from these stars make this pink hydrogen glow. Like this here. Incredible. And we are watching it live. What's the distance? $24,000 million light years. Mind blowing, Samir, mind blowing. Okay, this is stacking fine. 34 stacked, 33 ignored. So that means it's balanced. It's what I want. 50-50, green and reds. It's a good goal to do live stacking. Me too, Sergio. I really like this galaxy, says Sergio. Me too. It's really, really astonishing. And it's getting, as the sky, well, it's dusty, but as the sky is clear tonight, and no wind, now it's tracking more or less fine, and with the threshold I made, the stars keep good. I will save another one just in case. The darks are working fine, the flats are working fine. Even the tracking, it's only cutting a bit here at the right. It's fair enough, no problem. Amazing, the flats, my god. No vignetting at all, no annoying. I will reuse it again and again. I have a mark on the imaging train to match the same position, and that's it. I have no dust. Where's the dust? No dust. No spots. The power of the 12-inch. Look. This is a difference. Look. See? It's watching us. It looks like it's watching us. Elon Musk is busy right now with other stuff. Yes, Brian, it's awesome. When the things start working, Rafael, good questions. Barcelona. Is it possible to delete some frames stacked in the live stack process? In case SharpCap stacks some frame that mess the picture? The answer is no. No. What we can do is to figure it out how to avoid them. And the best way I know is to use this filter, full width half maximum, FWHM. This tab here, this simple tab, I have a video about it. It's amazing because I define a threshold. Notice that the first stack of this image, I placed the threshold too high, so it was accepting bad frames. Then I readjusted, I lowered it to 6 in this case, because I watched it to the average and I saw that were good frames below 6. As we can see here, 5.4, 5.85, 5.10, 5.58. When we analyze that, and we should do, especially with large Dobsonians, we figured it out, the number, a good number. We can change the number here. If I notice that it's getting better tracking and the numbers start 5, 4, 5, but it's working fine, the 6. So all the frames that are messing are being rejected. This is the best way to do it. I can't delete anything. What is done is done. You can, if you save if you save the raw frames, you can go, and Sharkup as a feature, it's the folder simulation or something. I don't use it. Where you can simulate the live stacking and capture and find the frame, the zone where the frames were bad, and delete it. And then do astrophotography, not a live stack. As Ray said, is exactly. If you save all frames, you can choose later to stack what you want. That's it. Hey. Of course. Right. But this live stacking instant gratification, no. 7 minutes. It's starting. When we are live stacking, that's the beauty of it. The more we stack, the more the image pops and the details. And sometimes, like I was doing, I was speaking and then I looked to the picture again, and now I can see that it's getting detail here in the outer edge. Here is being defined, this part of the galaxy, better defined, the shape, and of course the core gets more detail. We start to distinguish some dust lanes from others better. Then when I use, later I will use topaz denoise, a soft topaz denoise. It will clean the noise and it will get a wonderful image. I will not touch anything because it's so beautiful, so natural. I will just readjust the histogram. I can push, now that I stack it a bit more, I can push a bit more without getting much more noise. No vignetting. Look how beautiful. Real time, guys, real time. It's there. Watching us. And this is good. The AA is very good if you have more people around. Usually people are not so interested because they are not so passionate as we are. But if you have your laptop, which has a large screen, and you are live stacking, imagine you are outside in the backyard with you have a table with chairs and people around, relatives, friends, whatever, and you are live stacking. Okay? You are talking with them, but you are live stacking. When this image pops on the screen, you don't need to say anything to them. You see the magic of it? You don't have to say, look, I do astrophotography, come here to see. You don't have to say anything. When this image pops on the screen and they watch the screen, they will ask you. Yes, Ray, I'm still with 350 gain. I always have that gain. Because all my calibration frames to use on the fly are made to that gain. And it's the gain that works for me. If I increase, it will push the image, but it will add more noise. This is the balance for my sky. If I decrease, will reduce the noise, but I will get a much poorer image, not so enhanced. Now I can see already, look the beauty of this. This galaxy is amazing. Now that it passed already almost 9 minutes, almost 10, we start getting not only the year, but we start getting that wheel of, you see, around the... we start getting the contrast between the eye, much better defined. This is the power of the aperture. No way the other telescopes. The contrast of the shape of the eye with these arms starting to get defined. See? Here the eye one direction and here another direction spinning. And here a bit of this outer edge, which is fainter. And the more we stack, the more details. I can't use the unsharp mask because it will blow the core. The core is so strong of this galaxy. Live stacking allows me to see more in one night precisely. You see, we watch it and here in the stream I take longer. I usually don't go for many objects. I like to appreciate like this one. I like to overcome the problems as we did, and we always do in the live streams. And then when I figure it out, like today, it's fine, the weather is fine, and I'm taking the opportunity. I like to appreciate the evolution, the transformation of the object along the stacking. We have 11 minutes. And the transformation is visible. You see the details that we are getting without any post-processing yet. So you can do this, save the frames if you like. In a night like this one, it's getting good, the result. All of those raw frames, you can then play with them. But meanwhile you were enjoying this. The histogram is perfect, look. Very nice draw here of the waves. This is a good histogram. I'm adjusting the colors to have a perfect. I'm very happy tonight to have this opportunity. Thank you, universe. It's rare that, and we have dust, okay, in my sky. But it's very rare to have a decent night without many problems, without clouds and wind. Wind is awful to me. Yes, that's 16-inch. If you can nail it with a good night, with the wind is your enemy. because of the tracking, but if you can nail it and find a balance with a good exposure, I chose in this case 8 seconds to play safe. If I could use the 10 seconds, it will be even better. And then with the power, but as I have the power of the focal reducer, that gives me an equivalent of more exposure time. You see, this sharpness also come from the quality of the Starizona Nexus. This piece, this tool, is super powerful, super. Charles Paul, I have to figure out how to process my Mercury pictures. It's not easy to process Mercury, in fact. I did it. I also have a video of all that I did. About it all. The capture, everything, which is a bit hard also. At least for me. But it's not easy, no. It's so small and so hot. It's hot. It's looks like it's burning because it's so close to the sun. $12.40. I will go until 15 to have a round number. Perfectly balanced. 95 stacked, 97 ignored. 50-50. This is my goal. My challenge is to get this balance. To me is a good life stacking. A 50-50. Even that it goes a bit more, 99, 95, 99. It's more or less the same, but now it's failing. Oh, it's okay again. You see the jerkiness of the equatorial platform. I thought in having a future, well, I could have it already. A tap platform, it's much more accurate. The precision of it has 2 axes. However, as I don't do astrophotography, but it's not because of that, it's the weight. It's heavy, I don't know. I didn't close the door to have one in the future to get even more precision, especially with a 12-inch. I don't know. My favorite galaxy is Centaurus A. We saw it yesterday. If you told me we could watch that galaxy. Yes, Charles, the 2 planets, it's different. It's a different astrophotography. Let me see that... because the night it's so good that... I could be all night here. Believe me. But I can't, of course. Let me see. Here it's midnight already. Let me see. Centaurus. 9 degrees altitude. I think I will go there. West Coast Winds, Dobsonian power.
Dobsonian power.
I think I will go again there. I also love this galaxy. It's not moving the telescope. Let me see. It's only to go down and point it more or less 9, because as it's no windy. Hello, Fred Led, I can. 9 degrees I can. I watch objects here at 5 degrees. Because they are over the above the ocean. Too loco, I'm just getting started. The scope is outside and coffee is brewing. We have 14. I just want to make the 15. It's almost there. And there are nights that we are here. Well, now I am streaming. But I'm here alone. Everybody's sleeping already. But I stay. Because it's... As we have usually problems with clouds and things like that, when we have a decent night, we like to take benefit from it. It's almost there. I want to make the 15, so when I post the picture, will be 15 minutes. But it's clipped here. I see 14 minutes and I don't know what. And a half. I see a 3. You see, this kind of stuff in SharkCap could be more user friendly. Some things could be more enhanced. But that's okay. The most important is to have the software working fine. That's true. And with that, Robin is a genius. Yeah, it's true, Ray. Although we have the dust, I don't know. Because the dust... It depends. If that direction has less dust, we'll see. Martin, my location is here. We are streaming from here. Planet Earth. Continent Europe. Country Portugal. Region Algarve. 37 latitude Bortle 5. And the platform, when the platform starts to climbing the mountain, it's harder. That's why the suggestion was gave to me about placing the weight in the east side of the platform. It turns the things worse, at least with my platform. If I get a better platform, I know I will do much better also. I don't know. I think to see in the future. Now it's stacking again. This will be incredible. 15, okay. That's what we had. Beautiful. Now I will run the sequence to start all over again. It was cutting. do the trick with the histogram and move the telescope down, reset the platform. I will do that object again. I will need a reference speaker. It's much better than yesterday. We can see by the stars. Yes, it was... no, it was not over, but it starts getting too much traction. But I will try 10 seconds because it's well balanced. It's south. When the platform is pointing south, and even or despite I'm having the scope horizontally, it's completely parallel to the ground. I have to increase this because the stars are bigger now. As it's pointing south, it tracks better. A bit more. See if I can do 10 seconds. Not bad. You see the first frame, 10 seconds, not bad. So I will move on. Yeah. So the color and the stretch. It's much better. Tonight, you see the difference of having a better night. It's a huge difference. Look at the quality of the image tonight, right out of the gate. The ones that were here yesterday. We have a bit of, as we have in the refractors. You see the stars have this forgot the name. This red below and the blue. I forgot the name. Refraction. Because it's so low. And the flats are working. This is amazing. I hope on Wednesday, if Wednesday, after the day after tomorrow, if it's like this, I will stream again. Tomorrow I can't, but I think I can't. I will stream again because no moon, no wind. If the conditions remain decent, I can't resist. Really, guys, I can't resist to place the telescope. And when the wind arrives, I will place the refractor. No, David, it's not vodka. I don't drink alcohol. It's water. I need to rehydrate during the day, and because here it's hot. And we capture loads of sun during the day. So we need protection. Chromatic aberration. No, refractions. I said it's my head start at this time. Start to then the brain start to make the connections worse. Maybe the globular cluster near this one. Not yet. I'm anxious to do that one. When that globular cluster, the Centauri A, the Omega Centauri, will be at least at this position, 5 degrees, we will do it. Let's see when. Oh, I love that one, the biggest one, the king of the clusters. Now, Centaurus also have nice nebulosity here. This will be good, I think, for the refractor to capture. Let me see. Yeah, with this one I can. Nexus 12 inch. You see, Centaurus and just a bit of nebulosity. Let me see with the refractor. You see the refractor? Yeah, but even. Well, I can do like this. I can fit Centaurus and this one. I can fit these clusters, the crab globular clusters, and these are. Ray, we have you and me and people that live at this latitude or below. We have that advantage. We can watch some objects from the southern hemisphere that many people can't at the north. We have here this one. It's good for the refractor. Capture these colors. Here. Another one is good for the refractor because it can grab more field of view. Let me see the cluster. South here. Not this one. Proxima Centauri. Oh, they have here like Centaurus cluster? No, it's not this one. It's this one, Omega Centauri. They use the symbol Omega. Is this one. So this is right now... Oh, it's at 5. We are watching at 9. This is at 5. I can point it there. But it will be usually, I think it touched the 8. But I can try. A super rare image to have. Yeah, I have some trees, but as I am a bit up in the sky. Look at this beauty. Me adjust the histogram to make it pop. Huh. Amazing. Look at this. We having here gradient. Like this, it's better. Then I will crop the gradient here at the right. Yeah, this is very nice. I wish I could have done this during the weekend. We have more people. People don't have to wake up earlier. Because here on Europe it's already 1 o'clock. One o'clock in the morning, so many people has to get up early to go to their jobs. It's Monday. But it's like that, we have to accept. The weekend was awful, with wind. And then they watch the replay, but I like to watch it in real time. 7 minutes, only 13 ignored and 43 stacked, so here we have a 80-20 balance, which is good. It's even better. 80% more or less stacked. Accepted. It's south. I don't know why, but south. Beautiful, Geoffrey. Oh, there was windy also. I had loads of wind and suddenly... Brian, that is beautiful. I may have to try that one tonight. I'm afraid I have trees in the way. Oh, what's your latitude, Brian? This one is beautiful, and it's exotic. It's rare. You don't see it often in people posting it on social networks. This is the Centaurus A. Centaurus A, which is... Let me see the designation of the catalog. NGC 5128 or C77. I can't write in the chat, I don't know why. My chat here, my software is broke. Something happened. Yeah, it's wonderful. This will also be a beautiful snapshot. Actually, I will save already. I will change the name of the folder. I will tell you why this is important. Because as I'm watching different objects, and taking different snapshots. If I save a snapshot that has the same length of exposures of a previous one, it will overwrite. I don't know why it should not, but it does. So I will place here black eye. It was the black eye. Pinwheel. And when I rename the folder now, when I save the snapshot, save as scene, it will save in a new folder with just the date. You see, people that are always in the live stream learn everything I do. Because I'm always doing this stuff and I explain what I'm doing. Oops. Here the color is better. Too much green. Seems I can't get rid of the gradient at the right. And then, of course, we can get more details. And we can't get more because of the altitude. See, but we can distinguish the upper dust and here at the bottom, the core behind the dust. Here also. They call also the hamburger galaxy, but I don't like. I like to. This one I remember by Centaurus A. This is stacking fine. 69, 70 stacked and only 13 ignored. This is accepting all my frames. It's very nice. And then we will go to the majestic, imponent Omega Centauri. The best cluster of the sky. We'll see if we can watch it. Even with that altitude, it's so huge, so imponent. And you know, when I finish my stream, I will grab my eyepiece and I will watch it through the eyepiece again. 7 p.m. there. 35 degrees, Brian. Good, good. I hope that those trees... Well, it will be higher in the sky later. Good morning, Sean. Wait, because this will be... Let me check when it will be. I will change the date here. Let me see next month. It's worst, hold on. 9. No. The maximum will be 23. We are 18. Today is 18. So the maximum, it will not be much higher. 23 will be on Sunday. Saturday, next weekend. Well, it's the time now. It's the time now. 14 minutes. So let me prepare this. I just have to move it down. It's easy. And it's easy to watch it on the screen. I just have to move the telescope down. 14 and 50. One more and I make the 50 minutes. Okay, 15 minutes. Very nice. Very nice. I'm loving this night. Now. Good tracking. Okay, I will move down. You will see it pop. I don't need to use the trick with the mini histogram because it's so bright that we will see. Let's go to Omega Centauri, our neighborhood. There we go. Now, I will use short exposures. That's why I didn't reset the platform. Because to this one... Where's the 4? 4. We don't need long exposures. Actually, it's better to use short exposures on star clusters like these and M3. I'm just waiting for the stabilization of the telescope and you will see. Omega Centauri. What's happening here? Has to be quickly. Look, bam. Hold on. This has to be a quick capture. So low in the sky. Very hard to capture this. Look at the gradient, everything. Look at this. It's not tracking very well. I think I will use 2 seconds if I have here. Can I do this? Hold on. 2 seconds, I will lower it. Let me see if I have it. Yes, I have. To get sharpness, because it's too low, it's very hard to capture this. Look at the size of the stars. Yeah, it's better. 2 seconds, you see, I lowered the exposure and it's better. Oh, I have to adjust this. Small exposures, short exposures, I mean. Save. Look at this huge globular cluster, the biggest one in our sky. You see this with the 294, imagine with the 224. It will fill the screen with stars. We have gradient from the light pollution. Houses and things. It's 5 degrees. I will take some more because I will try to sharpen the stars. Or not. We'll see. And the orangish tint, it's because of the altitude. Look that we can't see this object every night. It's very rare and very, very amazing. Omega Centauri, in real time, a southern hemisphere globular cluster, the biggest one in our skies. To you, from Algarve, Portugal, the Dobsonian Power Channel. I'm very happy tonight. I will grab the eyepiece then and I will watch it. I will capture all those photons directly to my retina, into my brain. They are. This is amazing, amazing. You see, short exposures, the trick. Let me see if I can take a bit of the orange. I can't because it's too low. It will never be. I never did it. It will never be as the Hercules cluster because of the altitude. I can take saturation, maybe. You see, if I take saturation, it stays like this. 2-second exposures. And the more I stack, it will not benefit anything. Anything. Incredible. Omega Centauri. Says Ray, contains approximately 1 million stars according to NASA. Book, I'll never forget the first time I saw one myself, Wanderers. It's it was a good object to end the live stream. Guys, thank you a lot. I really appreciate tonight, the show. Although it was a different one, it's Monday, but it is always, yes, Emilian. It is always a great time spent with you, and I'm going to sleep much happier, despite the bad day I had. Thank you. I will see you probably on Wednesday. If it stays like this, we will watch more rare objects for sure. Thank you. Have a great... I will grab the eyepiece now. I will see you on Wednesday.